geekiest thing would have to be my Warhammer stuff.
We're talking
Hands down.
Games Workshop, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the Amazon Warhammer TV show coming, made by Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
And what just so happens to be Henry Cavill's favorite Warhammer army? Custodes.
Mm-hmm.
And is Henry Cavill a much revered person in media? Not really. You know, they do like to take their shots. You know, we know that he's defended fan bases. We know that he doesn't go after potential customers. I wouldn't have a clue what Henry Cavill's politics were.
I don't have a clue.
Which is exactly how it should be, by the way.
Yeah, well,
which is exactly how it should be.
It's irrelevant. It should be at least irrelevant to what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the quality of his shows, TV, movies, how he talks about promoting them, how he talks about the customer bases of them, and he talks with great respect about these things, regardless of how he's being treated by DC, regardless of all this kind of stuff. So you just kind of have to think, is this some sort of a little maybe as well? I don't know. It's just a little bit weird.
Something that's a little spiteful. We have seen him do that. You don't think what they did to Star-Lord in the comics had anything to do with
He just he's
bisexual out of nowhere. Guardians of the Galaxy comic confirmed Star-Lord is bisexual.
Just I ain't done much recently, so thought I'd suck a dick. Just kind of separated from the rest of the Guardians, just sort of milling around the universe. Met this blue girl, decided, I like the fucking female, like the vagina, might as well see what the dick's like. Star-Lord. As one does, yes. As one does, I've been heterosexual for 40 plus years of my life. Time to suck a dick. I guess. That's how it works, isn't it? That's how it works. That's how Marvel put it.
That's how they do it.
DC, Marvel, that's the way they do it.
Apparently.
30 years of canon that shows me to be a heterosexual male. Well, guess what? Time to suck a dick.
Yeah, I bring that up to say that, it doesn't look like companies are above, taking a jab as such. Wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if it's a company. It literally just could be the person that was tasked with writing.
True. And there was no oversight.
Yeah, they've endorsed it. They've gone, what if custodians are like women now? You mean the sons of nobles? Yeah.
And then the seals clapped.
Are like daughters.
And then the seals clapped. That's what happened. Yeah, it's very much possible that it could be some spite that's involved, because he's everything. If you want to make the argument that most of what we've seen is everything wrong with modern entertainment, you can make the argument that he's everything right. That's what they would say. That's
the answer.
And then the article comes in, Ben Jackass, whatever his name was, and he tells you to shut up.
Homophobic right wingers. Homophobic right wingers are out in force because Star-Lord decided to suck a dick and they don't like it. It doesn't say anywhere in Guardians lore that he hasn't ever sucked a dick or thought about it. So why are you getting mad?
Yep.
It's always been why are you getting mad? Boom. Welcome to Gaslighting 101.
That's perfect. You complain, and what's the big deal? What's the big deal that he's now?
Yeah. Why does it matter? Now that he's been changed, why does it matter? Now we've got our way. Why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
What's the big deal, man?
What's the big deal? Now that we've got our way, now that we've done what we wanted to do, why does it matter?
Never mind the fact that you've worked extremely hard to make exactly that happen. Because I know you'd get fucking mad if let's say it happened, somehow you published it, and then someone comes by and changes it back. I bet you get pissed off.
Well, you know what they would say then? They go, Bigger X tried to retcon.
Because now they care about the source material.
Star-Lord's bisexuality. Oh my God, what a beggar. It's now canon.
Yeah.
It's now canon. That thing that we don't give a fuck about until we change it. And then we're like, it's now canon.
This is not fucking canon.
Yeah. They love that.
Yeah.
They love to do that. They love to fucking do that shit. It's like, oh well, it happened now it happened in the comics. Oh, wait a minute. Now all of a sudden you care about the fucking comics?
Yeah.
Now
you like
that's
Chris
you
Pratt?
prioritize.
Tough. He's going to be sucking a dick in the comics, and then it's going to be in the movies.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it was roll. I mean, it seems like all of their aspirations are exactly that, specifically for the writing to hope that their storyline is covered in said movie. And I mean, to be fair, Marvel was fast tracking a lot of that shit. I mean, when you look at like when the Captain Marvel thing was conceptualized, they started production on that movie like 3 years after they did it in the comics. The introduction of Miss Marvel. Like, people need to understand that happened relatively recently. Like Miss Marvel, as in the Stretchy McGee, Kamala Harris Khan.
Yeah.
That recently happened. Fast tracked right to the Ironheart. Right. This is all recent. It didn't like happen like fucking like this been a long standing thing.
She's always been Ironheart.
Oh yes.
She's always been Lionheart.
It's canon. It's canon. It's canon.
Just canon.
Shit just happened last week.
It's
Deal with that. It's fucking canon.
Okay.
Unbelievable, man. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, at
Captain
one point,
Marvel's always had her powers change every 2 fucking comics because it can't sell. Always. Is she a mutant? Is Kamala Why
a
does it
mutant?
matter? Why does it matter?
The Kamala Harris Khan one was particularly funny because, you know, they spent all that time, Marvel, trying to make that distinction between mutants as well as Inhuman.
Inhuman. Okay, yeah.
Them being separate, only for her to be a mutant, maybe after they killed her off, of course, in that Spider-Man comic, and then brought her back immediately, and now all of a sudden she's a mutant. It's like
you had Death in the Family, Batman, and then you had in Spider-Man death of the character nobody gives a fuck about
that we're gonna bring back immediately.
You had to put in Spider-Man because her comic, this is a big title by the way on the front, her comic kept getting cancelled because the character's fucking dog shit. But now we're trying to retcon it again to try and gain some interest, which there isn't. So now it's just becoming fucking mutant.
Oh man, is that telling me they don't know what the fuck to do with that?
Throwing shit at a wall.
Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Shit at a wall. Is any of this shit sticking?
It's gotta land.
Sliding off. It's just sliding off.
Hopefully.
It's just so fucking liquidy and fucking shite is just down the fucking streaks down a wall. Guess we'll reboot it again.
Man. I mean, well, I guess the character that character looks up to also has that same problem of being rebooted 50.
Wow.
Like, I did a video back in the Gap. If people want to go watch that, it was called The Unique Shoehorn of Captain Marvel. And I went through at the time all of the fucking reboots. And like up until then, I mean, remember that character became Captain Marvel in 2012. Carol Danvers did. And like up through that time, there had already been, I think we were entering in double digits damn near of how many reboots there were. It was insane. Like Marvel clearly was all in on that goddamn character, and they were not going to take no for an answer.
Yeah, well, the customers did.
they said no,
and that's the most important thing.
That's the one that matters. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
they said we're all in on this. Y'all didn't like this one? Well, how about this one? Reboot for the third, fourth time. We got Kelly Sue DeConnick. Now we're moving to Kelly Thompson.
Oh God, it's like finding out your cancer's been cured by getting AIDS. Good news. What's that? Cancer's cleared up. Fucking hell. Brilliant. Bad news. What's that? You got fucking full-blown AIDS.
Well, we're trying to get rid of that stigma though, man. Shout out, John. We haven't shouted you out yet in the show about.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, man.
Tim
Stop
Sheridan.
stigmatizing those AIDS.
Yeah, man, we got to stop that shit, man. That's stigmatizing that damn AIDS, man. Can't be doing that shit, man. Got to cut it out.
It's like, just imagine, right? You go from No Restraints Play to Black Widow by Kelly Thompson. Imagine if that happened. Fucking hell. Woo! Imagine if that happened.
Oh, but it did.
Yeah, do you know why it did? Because it's canon. canon. It's lore.
Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.